When it comes to making a responsible energy decision for your family and the planet, choose clean natural gas from Atmos Energy. Natural gas is safer and more reliable than other energy solutions and can reduce your home's carbon emissions by up to 45%. By using less total energy than other energy sources, natural gas lowers your impact on the environment. It's just another way that Atmos Energy makes your life better. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
You work hard to protect what is precious. We stand beside you, behind you, with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. You can count on us to help you. Protect every day.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello and welcome to week 3 of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Clarence Buggs along with the coach at the newly remodeled Embassy Suites Hotel, 4914 Constitution Avenue. Coach, you always talk about college baseball being a game of relationships. Since we were last with our audience at home, South Dakota State, how did that come about, and was that another relationship series?
Well, I have to give that one to Fernando Puebla. He's the one that developed that relationship and made it happen.
We finally get our shipment of the new low-seam baseballs. What's been your perception of the ball, the team's perception of the new baseballs, and exactly what are they designed to do?
Well, I tell you what, the ball does carry a lot more. And I mean, we used them in game 3 and 4, and you could see the run production went up. And I tell you, I like the fact that you can get more offense into it. And even the pitchers like it, but they're not going to be able to have the dominant effect that they usually have with the high seam.
Is it kind of a catch-22 in that we desperately are looking to generate more offense, obviously a more offensive-oriented ball, but on the other hand, that same courtesy is extended to the other team as well?
Exactly, and it's good for college baseball if you can score more runs. Fans come to see action, and they don't want to come and see 3-2 games, 4-3 games. They want to see 7-5, 7-6 ball game, a lot more action.
Well, we have exactly what the fans want to see. Highlights from Game 1 on Lee Hines Field with the Jaguars and South Dakota State. Coach?
I tell you, Santos really pitched well. I mean, it's a shame that he didn't get to win the game because he did everything, and this is a really good hitting ball club. And I mean, when I looked at how he dominated, and the 2 runs they scored off of him was because we didn't execute. Look at the play by Santos. He played shortstop in high school. He talked to me all the time about it. But you're a pitcher, Santos, for us, not a shortstop. Boy, look at that great pitch on the inside corner. And then he made a great pitch away, even though the kid got a hit. But it was a great pitch because it was on the outer half of the plate, and he was only able to get the bat on it. Look at the play by Marcus Tomlin. Santos, if you're a shortstop, you got to catch that. Oh, he made a good effort, you know. But there is DJ Wallace getting a double off the right field fence. And he's at second now. We got no out here.
Right.
And this is what you don't want your seniors to do. A weak ground ball is short, nobody out. He gets thrown at third. And unfortunate, something happened there that's got him thrown out of the game, and we won't go into it. We know the history. But look at the play by the freshman, Troy White, against the wall. He wasn't afraid of it. Look at this bunt. But what he did, he double pump, and we couldn't get the guy at first, even though I thought we had him. And Santos made a good pitch, and then they stole second. You know, and I mean, Santos kept pitching out of jams after jam, and he made quality pitches. If you hear me sniffling, it's my sinus, Clarence. They're giving me the blues.
They're killing you, Coach.
And then he was able to pitch out. He's made another good pitch. Oh, he hit him with that curveball. Now, that's with not having the grip on the ball, he wasn't able to control that. But that's all right. I think he made another good pitch here, and he got out of it. Look at him. He's really that bulldog pitcher, the leader you want on the mound to take game one, and he exhibited the kind of character we wanted.
3-0 South Dakota State, the victors in game one. When we come back, it's segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Eureka! What in tarnation? It's gold! The gold rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's gold!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality.
Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Welcome back for segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, after dropping game 1, 3-0, pretty close game, had our opportunities to win, but unfortunately we go into game 2 and we run into trouble early on.
Well, when we don't throw strikes, when Jamarcus George walked the first 2 hitters, I knew we were in trouble, because then against this kind of team, you have to make them swing the bat. Even though they're a good swinging team, you can't aid them and expect to win.
After a little bit of a dust-up on Friday, DJ reinserted into the lineup. Obviously, emotions got the best of him, but as a bit of a character gesture, he did what a young man is supposed to do.
Well, you know, after he and I had the good talk, he knew one thing that my history say, never hold grudge against young people, because tell me if anyone that is perfect and will not make mistake, and I'll show them a fool.
Once again, we put pressure on our young pitching staff. Once again, it showed. How important is it for this team to break that cycle, Coach?
It's very important, and I think what happened this weekend sort of set the stage for us to go in our second conference weekend, because now we're rewarding performance.
Right.
With Tyler Robertson pitching well, he'll get to start. With James Fontenot doing well, he'll get to start. So we're going to reward people who did well. And I really feel, based upon that last game in this series, we're prepared now to really elevate our game and level of play and do very well.
Is the route that you're taking here one of the few things that you can do from a coaching standpoint? And is the rest of that going to be ability and talent on the kids' part?
It will. We've made the adjustment. Usually take about 17 games. Historically, I like to give my team 17, 18 games. We're doing it in about 12 games because we have to jump start it. Now we're jump starting, and I feel we're doing it right. And watch, all of the disappointment we've had thus far becomes memories of yesterday. And as I always say to my players, the sun is always shining somewhere.
Game 2, highlights from Lee Hines Field. We go to the truck, roll the tape, and Coach will let you do the honors.
That is Jamarcus. As you can see, Jamarcus is falling off to the side, and we've been trying to work to correct it. He falls off again, and the ball is exactly where his body is falling. The ball lanes in that direction. So now they bunt, and we can't make the play. You see, there it is. See, once you walk them, a team like this, they execute it. Now, we got a double play, and Marcus don't execute it. We only get one out. But if we could have gotten two, Jamarcus out of the inning with one run. And then they get the big hit down the line. I like this team. When I say a scrappy, two-out hitting ball club, they fit all of the mold. And I tell you, those are the kind of teams that are going to be successful in college baseball, because if you're scrappy, you get two-out hit and you battle, kids give up. They don't want to battle, you know. So Jamarcus finally, we got Tyler Robertson in, and look at the quality pitches that he makes. And that's why he was able to be successful, because he made quality pitches. And I think more than anything, he believed in what the coach was teaching him.
After game 2, we're down 0-2. When we come back, segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
You work hard to protect what matters most: your family, your life, your health. We stand behind you with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. Thank you for relying on us to help you. Protect every day.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to DiamondMazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, you know, we'll be waiting for you.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger, and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back for segment 3 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, we dropped game 3. We're down 0-3 at that point. What did you tell the team heading into the 4th and final game?
Don't jump off the Mississippi River Bridge. You're only going to kill yourself. This is a game. Come back and execute, and you'll be all right.
Isn't that one of the wonderful things about the game of baseball, however, that you have to develop that ability to put the past behind you as soon as it becomes the past, because there's always another day.
And I live by that. I tell them all the time, you can't worry about yesterday. And the good Lord made sure that the sun always rises in the east and set in the west for us. And that is a wonderful indication that you can't be too concerned about yesterday. Tomorrow is more important than yesterday.
James Fontenot steps up in what's an unconventional role for him and does a masterful job.
Sometimes unconventional roles really works. You know, the conventional thing wasn't working, so it was an unconventional situation. And thanks to Coach Canavera, he coined that situation and say, I want to start him. And boy, did he make him look good.
We score all of our runs with 2 outs, something that has plagued us going all the way back into last year.
Plagued us. It was the blooded man plague. When I say plague, guys would tighten up with men on scoring position with 2 outs. Couldn't do that for some reason. When Lance Jones got that hit with 2 outs, I said, guys, we could do it with 2 outs. Let's prove it. And it happened. It's amazing.
Something like that, it's catching, it's contagious. Even after all these years, does it still amaze Roger Cador that something as inconsequential as a single, when you need it, can ignite a team the way this did?
An older person tell me, son, if you could live forever, you would see all. And I saw some of the stuff yesterday. I want to live forever.
Well, let's go back and relive the moment that makes him want to live forever. Back to Lee Hines Field. Coach?
Okay, here we are where Robinson doesn't make a play. Look at the music man, Quincy Jones, make the stretch at first, but he double pumps here, and we can't get anyone. So ball haven't left the infield, and they got 2 on. So we make this play, and now they got second and third with 1 out. And he, you know, they get 1 run here. But look at Robinson. We put him in there because we need someone who will be heady and make routine plays, and he did that. And then Fontenot makes a great pitch here and get out of that inning with 1 run. And I think that set the tone, even though we don't do a lot. But I thought that was a great at-bat for Tyler Kersey that really showed us some things. He had 2 strikes struggling, and he got a hit. Even though we don't score in that inning, it really showed we're going to do something. Now, here we are, stealing a base here, Lance Jones, and then we get a walk by Lane Williams. And that's when it really started. This is 2 out. Marcus Tomlin, who is a heady team player, walks. And then Jose De La Torre, who I swear, I mean, he's been struggling. Boy, he hits the ball. And I'm saying, I'm sending you, Lane. I'm sending you, boy. And he scored. Come home, baby. Come home. And then here's DJ Wallace getting another. I'm telling Jose, you got to go. You got to go. Well, it's Marcus Tomlin, and he scores. So we really putting the hits together, and there is another walk here. But then here's another big hit by River Frederick. I can't ever get his name right, but I got it right yesterday. He got another hit, and he gets through there, and we scored 2 runs. And there I am,
because you're running, Coach. You got the refrigerator working.
I'm telling you, I got it off my back. I tell you, that was something beautiful for the kids. And then in the 8th inning, there's Tyler Kersey running into a ball that he hits over the right center field wall. And that really felt good for the players to know that they came back and that they never gave up in the worst case situation. It's just a wonderful thing. That's to let kids know that if you keep believing in the system, good things can happen.
10-4, the final in favor of the Jaguars. When we come back, segment 4 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
transforming your dreams into reality.
Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg, we just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. It's time now for special correspondent Aaron Fulbright and an inside look at a new member of the Jaguars coaching staff. Aaron?
Thanks, Clarence. This week I talked with the newbie on the coaching staff, Dan Canaveri, but him and Coach go way back. Dan Canaveri is a baseball guy through and through. Played baseball at University of Miami, went on to coach high school baseball, and then to the collegiate level at LSU and Southeastern. Coach Cador and Canaveri go back 25 years, back to where they met playing against each other during Canaveri's days at LSU and Southeastern.
We've been friends, coaching friends, since the first day we met 25 years ago when I came to Baton Rouge. We've talked many, many times about trying to get together on the same staff. And so now it's become a reality. It's been a lot of fun.
His presence on the Bluff on July 1st, 2014, and he has helped make changes around the ballpark for the team as well as the Jaguar fans, including organization, field maintenance, fundraising, and making it enjoyable for the fans. Fundraising being a big part.
Being a head coach and being, at other programs and doing a lot of fundraising and field maintenance and field construction and facility development, compliance issues and budgeting. Just from that experience of being a head coach, it's helped Coach Cador, I think, focus in on the things that he does best. With Coke to put up some banners around the stadium, we raised some money to help get some paint, repaint the dugouts, clean up the field, do some sod work to fill in some areas of the stadium.
A man who has coaching experience in pretty much every area of the game, he is here to provide support with pitching. Coach Canaveri says he brings a coaching style which is more informational and statistics.
I'm a big information gatherer, I'm a big percentage guy, and I think the more statistical approach kind of blends with Coach Cador's instinctual approach, and so I try to bring that to the team as well.
When you ask Canaveri if there are any challenges coming to an HBCU program, he says it isn't much of a difference within the baseball divisions these days. He has a unique position on that matter.
I'm the only coach here that's coached at Division I level and coached at the HBC Division I level, HBCU Division I level. So I have kind of a unique perspective coming in here, and I think probably the biggest thing that I found out is that baseball has really evolved to the point where I don't think there's much of a difference from the 3 or the 4 different levels that I've coached at.
Players have been receptive to Coach Canaveri, as well as Southern University staff in and out of the baseball program. Canaveri says the beauty of the campus and the friendliness of the people on campus is one of the many things he enjoys.
The people here at Southern that work on the campus, administrative personnel, the athletic staff, everybody has been very, very receptive. And most of all, the kids. I mean, I'm telling you, the players, they've been real receptive and they've worked hard, and it's been an easy transition for me.
One thing Coach Canaveri said he loves about his job is he has the best boss in the world and says he's never seen him have a bad day. What do you think, Clarence?
Well, we'll have to talk about that when we come back to wrap up this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay with us.
Tarnation, it's gold! The gold rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's go!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to diamondmazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, you know, we'll be waiting for you.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg. We just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Beep, beep.
Welcome back for the final segment of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, what are you hoping the team learned most from this weekend series?
That no matter how much adversity you go through, if you keep battling, you have a chance to be successful. That's all I want my young people to know, that never give up. Never give up under no circumstance.
Obviously, we're making some mental mistakes that are hurting us, and many times it's because the team doesn't believe in itself. Are we making some strides in that regard?
Yeah, when you don't think about yourself, and I preach it quite often, never think about yourself in this game. Think about others and the teammate and the team, and a lot of stuff will relieve the pressure of you trying to do it all by yourself.
When are we going to make a decision on the midweek encounter with ULL?
I'm thinking because they're an in-state school, we can wait until Wednesday, but the forecast doesn't look very good.
Well, we will keep our fingers crossed that Mother Nature will be kind to the ball coach and everything will work out. On behalf of our entire production crew and, of course, the coach, Roger Cador, I'm Clarence Buggs, and we look forward to seeing you next week with another exciting edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Until then, go Jags.